First 10 Runs in Singles, a book that speaks about the principles of the game of cricket and how you can apply them to life with, of course, spiritual guidance from God's Word as well. I've got a ball in my hand, and with me on the field that is named after our national cricket legend, and that's Sir Vivian Richards. Along with me is also one of the authors, Sam, and he's home, I'm home, so this is pretty much home field advantage, right? Yeah, so let me see what I can do here. Home field advantage. Is there any benefit? You can still take the catch? All right, no problem. I'm expecting you to. You're at home. Home field advantage. What does that do for a player when he's on his home turf against the visiting team?
It's pretty nice when you're in front of your home crowd, your home fans. It is a great feeling. It is sometimes you got to use it positively. You kind of think because the fact that you have all these fans, who are in your favor, that you can relax, and that it's all about how well you play. You've got to give them something to shout about.
That's right.
And I've always felt that if you're a team that's good enough, you should not look about whether you're going to win away from home or not. You should believe that the team, that we are good enough to win anywhere. So the teams, in my opinion, that start thinking about the success factor at home, to me, there's some little scared things happening there, some things that can be scary.
Sounds like you want to just maintain focus on the game.
That's right. If you are a good team, you try and play to the best of your ability, and that to me, it is the best sort of a silencing of the fans. When they have nothing to shout about, that's when you should be at your best.
Sam.
Still
good
take a catch.
Yeah.
We just heard Sir Viv talk about no matter where he is in reference to being on his home field or on a visiting field, he's still focused on the game. Let's talk a little bit about the home field advantage. Talk about that.
I think one of the reasons why Sir Viv is considered one of the best batsmen and one of the greatest cricketers of all time is because he didn't necessarily need the home field advantage in order to perform. He was able to perform in every situation, in every circumstance. Having said that though, growing up in Sri Lanka, in that part of the world, we have something called the son of the soil. And what does that mean, right? That means that, we need to be able to embrace, the home field and be able to prepare for it, not take it for granted, but to be able to take advantage of it, to be able to thrive in it, to be able to exploit it, right? One of the things that I remember when Sir Viv was in his heyday was that the English and the Australians, they made sure that they prepared wickets for their home field, right? But Sir Viv did not let that, stop him from really being who he was. So I would tell young people today that it's just very important for us to recognize when we are at a home field, prepare for it, thrive in it, exploit it, and really be able to take the advantages that God has already given you and to be able to build on it, right? And that's how one creates success. And whether that is for cricket or whether it is in life.
Yeah, I think that's so important, as you said, applying the principles of the game for life so that you can have success. The focus that Sir Viv would have had on the field, someone can still have in business or whatever other desires they may have to still be focused on whatever they do so that they can be successful. We say to you, get your hands on the First 10 Runs in Singles. There's some life lessons in there, of course, with foundation on the game of cricket to be able to get you through life and be successful. Now, I don't know if the film director would have instructed us wrong. They told us to put on a blazer. He came in his polo, and since we're on the home field, we actually should have been able to get a bat to play the first 10 singles, right? But we got to get out of these. So maybe we'll do that in the next chapter.
Do you have an opportunity coming up where you could put to practice the home field advantage? If it's a business meeting, pick a place you're familiar with so that things run smoothly. Make sure you use the idea of the home field advantage to work for you. Do your research. Make sure that when you walk into that meeting, you're already familiar with the lay of the land. You'll be sure to impress.
Thank you for watching. We hope that the First 10 Runs in Singles will drive you to your fullest potential and purpose. To get your copy, click on the link below or get to our website. I'm William Dorset. discover the winning strategies for your life.